What's on your mind? Talk to me. I'm here.
Hey, how you doing? So, I've been playing Ghost Recon Breakpoint for a little while now, and I've been sniping for quite a while now as well. I wouldn't say I'm a total expert, but I'd say I... Thank you, Ubisoft. Yeah, I've been sniping for a while in this game. Though I'm not a total expert, I can pretty much tell you the most I know, which is quite a bit. So first, what you want to know about sniping is your position. That matters the most when sniping. Of course, you'll ideally want somewhere where you can prone cam. So, like this snow right here, I can prone cam. So, this is useful for more than one reason. Depending on where your position is, you can be near a road, or if you have the setting on for overhead drones to fly by you, that also helps a lot. Because if those spot you, I mean, you're dead instantly. They're just going to send reinforcements that kill you, like, in 2 shots. So, you definitely want to have somewhere that has some sort of prone camo functionality into it, like the snow. Now, you'll also want to get somewhere high up, somewhere far, but the range on how far you are from the target or the location is entirely up to you. You can go really far, or you can be somewhat close. But do note that when you are closer to the target, you will have to have a suppressor. The further you are, you don't have to have a suppressor. So just keep that in mind. I can't tell you what range it is because I have no idea. Just know if you feel like you're a little too close, you want to be safe about it, put a suppressor on. Because that goes into the next, area we're going to talk about in a little bit. But from there, you'll want to kind of think about what you're going to want to hit first. You're going to want to think, well, what target do I want to hit? So if we look down scope, you can see quite a bit of people. You can see quite the amount. Now, this is a really important one, which is scoping out the area. Uh-oh. See, this is what I was talking about. Oh, come on. There you go. So see, he's gonna fly over. See, this is why we do this. Because that could happen. He could see us. But now he doesn't. Your targets. You'll want to know where they are, especially from far range or close range. Because where you shoot matters, because if you hit a guy right here and there's another guy patrolling, or if he's nearby, he'll see the body, call it in, and everyone will get alerted. Everyone's gonna hide behind something, and you're gonna have to wait a couple minutes just for them to go out of hiding. It's painful. It's not fun at all. So you definitely want to know where your targets are. And like I said, I don't think I said it, but this also comes into range factors as well. The further you are, the harder it gets to spot. The closer you are, the easier it is to spot. Ideally, the easiest way to spot is with the drone. But like I said, that comes in with range. If you're really close, you don't have to worry about that. But if you're medium distance, you might have to worry about that as well. Or you can use other solutions as well. Of course, binocs do exist. They are very useful. You can see with a wide FOV, and they're also pretty good at spotting. See a guy right there. They're not the best. I play Wildlands, and I'm pretty sure Wildlands has way better zoom, but it works. It gets the job done as well. Thermals as well also help, but from far distances, these guys can kind of seem like little tiny specks. They kind of blend in with the environment, so it's not the most useful. Like I said, with range, it matters more. And also viewing down scope can also range find or just find targets as well. And another one, if you're going full on for sniping, like me, you can get this. This thing is especially useful for range find. Oh my god. This thing is especially useful for finding people inside of buildings, though I'm pretty sure it also depends on range, because at a certain range, it kind of just falls out of the sky. Let me test that out. Yeah, see, it kind of just falls. So that also depends on range as well. So the further you are, the trickier it gets, but I assume that's the challenge you'd probably want sniping from afar. Those are probably your options you got for finding targets. And like I said, you want to find targets, as many as you can. because the surrounding area around that target you're hitting matters most. Because if you hit a target, guy's next to him, he calls it in, you gotta wait a couple minutes in order for everyone to cool down and so on and so forth. So it matters. Next off, range finding. It's not like mil sims or anything else like that. I use my brain. I don't know, but I feel like over the times I've been sniping, I've kind of just got like this built-in rangefinder in me. I don't know. I guess it's just like a feeling I have. Like I'll adjust. Just make it up right now. Like let's say I'll adjust this high and I'll fire my shot, and it might hit. It might not. Majority of the time it does, but who knows? Especially at long distances, I tend to not. Well, at long distances, I tend to never snipe, really. I don't really snipe that far. Like this far, it's kind of out of my comfort zone. But it's possible. Range finding in here isn't really easy. It does tell you how many miles away the target is, but there's no real... I don't know. There probably is, probably isn't. I don't know. But I don't know the fall-off speed or the fall for my bullet on this gun, or any gun, for example. So that's why I kind of just use this feeling I have in order to range find. So yeah, honestly, range finding in this game is kind of just a feeling you have. You don't really know. You just gotta guess, I guess. Like I said, the closer you are, the easier it is. The further you are, the harder it gets. So keep that in mind all the time. Ooh, bars. But yeah, that's basically this basics for sniping. Let me see if I could try to hit this guy. See, it's different. Got him. There you go. See, it's really just a feeling. Anyhow, I mean, if you have any other strategies, you could also use those. I've tried all the strategies I know, so I'm all out. So if you want to try something, feel free to, because who knows? Maybe it might work. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Anyhow, snipers. So what you use is also really, really important. Right now, I am rocking this. This is my baby boy. This is my darling. So I'm rocking the FR-F2. I've been rocking this for a while. It's an amazing, amazing DMR. It's really, really fun, and I like it a lot. But say you're going for snipers. Let's go ahead and scroll down here to snipers. You'll have heavier ones. So these don't really matter as much. If they're mag fed, then it doesn't not matter at all. But I'm pretty sure there are some guns or some snipers in the game that are not mag fed. I'm not entirely sure. Let me see, because I'm probably wrong. Okay, yeah, so I was entirely wrong. Look out for reload speed and time for firing, because your character has to rack the gun again, if I'm using that right. Your character has to rack the gun again to fire another bullet. That's usually how a lot of snipers go. Keep that in mind. My character fires this gun pretty fast. The FR is really fast to just cock back and then just fire again. So as you saw in that clip, I mean, I was firing like it was nothing. That's another thing with DMRs. DMRs fire a lot faster than snipers. So if you like that kind of gameplay, then choose a DMR. They're actually really nice. But if you like heavy hitting, long range kind of snipers, then go with a sniper. You know, Barrett, AWP, so on and so forth. I'm pretty sure it's an AWP. You want to choose snipers if you're going long. But keep in mind, snipers are heavier than DMRs, so a lot of things may change when firing your bullets or anything else. So yeah, keep that in mind. To talk about attachments. So mine does not come with any rail attachments. It's a very bare bones kind of sniper. Not much else to say. Their muzzles, so on and so forth. I mean, this just increases attributes like hip fire, recoil. I don't know why you'd be hip firing a DMR, but you know, to each their own. You know, you got so on and so you got a lot. All right, so whatever piques your fancy, so on and so forth. But let's take an example from, let's see, an actual sniper rifle with actual attachments on the rail. You'll see this right here, the rangefinder. Now, you may think, oh, is it going to be like, if you've ever seen tank gameplay and like War Thunder or any other game, where you can just press down a button and it automatically finds the range and you can just fire and it just, the bullet automatically knows the range and just tracks it. That's not how it works in this game. And it's not where it's like Battlefield 2042 or any other, like, you know, not milsim. Well, yeah, milsim. It's not like milsims where you can actually count the mildos and so on and so forth, actually range find. I mean, maybe you could. Like I said, that's up to you to find out. Basically, all it does is it just gives you more range. It decreases time to aim by 15, but it also gives you range by 15. Now, that's not a big number, I'm gonna be honest. It's not a big number, but it's better than having no rangefinder. Because you could have this. You may think having a laser is cool, and you look spec op, but really, it does not show up from that far. When you're playing with your friends, I'm pretty sure the laser from that far does not appear. The laser, if I'm not mistaken, only appears when you're close. So, if I were you, unless you're gonna go hip fire a Barrett 50 cal right next to an enemy, I would not suggest ever putting a laser on a sniper. Maybe a DMR in close range, but besides that, I just would not suggest putting a laser on there. It just wastes a spot, and also you get at least somewhat more range. 15% is not a lot, but it's more than nothing. So if I were you, I'd put a rangefinder on your DMR, sniper, so on and so forth. It's really, really good. Oh, and another thing, bipods. Bipods are really, really, really useful for prone sniping, which is ideally what I hope you do more. Bipods help a lot. Obviously, I think we all know what a bipod is. I don't think I need to explain it. Basically, you just set your sniper up when you're proning, and you just fire, and it holds the recoil by like a ton. So yeah, it's really useful. I don't think I need to explain more. Just find it in the game, search a video up like I did, find it, get it, and use it on your gun, because it's really, really good. Or you could do another thing, bipod and foregrip combo. This is good for if you like to crouch snipe, or you don't particularly favor prone sniping, but you know, you still do it every so often. Basically, you're a guy who does both. This also helps a lot. So yeah, I mean, to each their own. I always do the bipod, but if you like the combo, go ahead, do the combo. I don't really think it changes anything, so yeah. But attachments matter as well. Also scope as well. I don't know how much that matters, but I think it matters to preference. It matters to preference, because like whatever kind of scope you like, you choose. If we go back to my baby girl, my darling, my FR-F2, you can see I have a scope that I'm pretty comfortable with. I'll share the scope. I'm pretty sure it's the same one we just looked at, the dual range sight. It's really, really nice because since it's a DMR, sometimes, because in the game I can't just swap it out like it's Ghost Recon Wildlands, so I have to go back to my camp. So, just in case if I do go close to the target, mainly because I'm trying to find a gun part or whatever have you, you know, I'm there for a reason. I go down there, there's a couple more guys I didn't hit or couldn't hit because they were hiding. I have this. And if we go in here, you'll see a little scope, you know, it's nice, you could see from afar, but if you go like this is more kind of close range, medium range scoping. So it's really, really nice. Really, really nice. I can't even speak English right now. So from here to the bike, I mean, that's ideally what you would kind of use it at range for. So yeah, that's pretty nice. So, I mean, whatever scope you're comfortable with, you use. Like I said, attachments matter when it comes to your gun. And if you're okay with the base, then you're okay with the base. Nothing to change. Just something that you can get used to. Or if you're not used to it, change it up with attachments. Unless you have the FR-F2, where you can't really put that much attachments on it. You can only put 3. But I'm comfortable with that, so I use it. So, I mean, that's pretty much the basics from what you need to know of sniping. So I'm going to show you some gameplay of sniping from me at medium range. So, yeah, enjoy that.
Cover my movement.
Central, we got company. We need backup.
Fire me.
All right, the clock was screwed up, and then somebody spilled something on the floor. All they ask you to do courtside is hold on to your drink and don't spill on the floor.
And we know it wasn't a drink, it was beer.
He's got miles! Oh! Yowza! Hop diddly dick!
God damn it!
I got something for him.
Hey. Shit. Hey.